talk dirty when you're having sex?
I do.
You do? But you know, some guys do it wrong.
Yeah, I don't do it wrong.
All right, just... I'm definitely making special sauce right now. Okay, whisper a little bit. Don't let anyone hear you, but whisper dirty to me. Yeah,
Are you sure they can't hear me?
they can't hear you. You whisper, no one can hear you. Oh my God, he's biting. Oh my.
I didn't bite anything. I nibbled.
Oh my God, he did nibble.
I did lose my virginity in a pile of snow. In the middle of winter. In the middle of winter to my brother's girlfriend.
Well, you know, your face, not to go from face, but your face has been on.
It's not always a bad thing, Jenny. Sorry.
Your face was on everything in the New Kids days. You know, what was the weirdest sponsorship you would say that you had?
We probably refer to marbles a lot. We were on marbles.
What the hell? I don't know what that means.
Marbles.
Like marbles?
Yeah, like marbles.
New Kids on the Block had their own marbles?
It was pretty pathetic. We had a lot of things. We had things, eventually we got tired of it and we said no more.
I know you had sheets.
We had sheets.
I had
Pillowcases,
sheets.
blankets.
Yeah.
They sold Jenny McCarthy sheets when I was Playmate. I'm like, really? How much sperm were on those? Like, and they were life size. Like someone's sleeping next to me. Probably like.
Can I say, my girlfriend actually had your sheets and pillowcases and would sleep with her face on your face all night long.
But she was 7. It's not the same. It's like 40-year-old men have Jenny McCarthy sheets and 8-year-old girls
Well,
have
you know what?
Sheets.
If John Hamm had my sheets, I would totally be cool with that. You grew up in a tough neighborhood. We grew up on the south side of Chicago, which is really tough. Were people making fun of you that you were playing a cop now? Or they don't give you on Blue Buds for, you know, it's...
No.
I know if I went back playing a cop, people were like, what? You sold drugs on the back of your car, now you're playing a cop?
Well, if any Wahlberg boy was going to be a cop, it was going to be me. Because, like, Mark, Jim, all my brothers were always in the back of a police car. And I was either the smartest Wahlberg who never got in trouble because I
never got busted.
Never got busted.
Yeah.
But if anyone was going to be a cop, it would have been me.
Would you have been a cop if you weren't a rock star and an actor?
I think it's possible. I've learned through working with all these cops. I've had like 80 acting roles in my career, and 79 were cops. Well, 78. One was The Sixth Sense, one was Band of Brothers, the rest were cops. But all the cops that I've worked with, they always say you'd have made a great cop. They just say instinctively, you say the right things, you do the right things, you look for the right things. And... That's key.
All right, well, hey, Joe, I think I found a new client for your spray tan business, because check this out, you guys. Biebs rolling through the airport security in Poland this week. No, don't cheer, because it gets really stupid right now. The best part is he apparently took the shirt off just before he walked into the airport. Who does that? I mean, is that swag or a cry for attention? It's almost like Amanda Bynes-ish in a way. I mean, what do you think the deal is, Joj?
I mean, I can totally relate.
Wow. Well, how could you possibly relate to Justin Bieber, JoJo?
Remember how crazy I acted when I found out I was white? That's Justin Bieber.
Okay, so he's upset that he's white?
I think so. I think he's going through the, growing up and becoming a man.
So
and
growing
really-
pains.
Growing pains and white pains.
Well, Donnie, there's an article comparing...
Maybe he found out he was white. I mean, maybe
That's
that's
what I'm
what happened to
saying.
him.
That's what I'm saying.
You know, there's an article comparing him to you. How do
No.
you- Yes, there
I
is.
don't
There
know
is
that.
one comparing... Look at that.
I do
And
that a
look at
lot.
that!
Okay.
I mean, besides the awesome abs, do you see the comparison?
No.
I don't know. I get that. I mean, the Poland thing, it's hot in Poland, isn't it?
No, it's actually freezing
Yeah, that's
there
what I
right now.
figured. Yeah. I kind of thought that. Well, look, I don't know. I mean, I think the one thing that I can relate to, and most people that have been famous at a young age can relate to, is, you're growing up in a fishbowl. You're growing up in a public eye. And typically, a kid like him, he's trapped in a hotel probably most of his day because he can't go anywhere because there's 80,000 screaming girls outside. And while that's fun and exciting, and he should be set for a long time, if not
Yes.
for life, from all of this, he's trying to grow up, and he's going to make mistakes the same as anybody else.
I
And
heard
that's a very honest answer.
It's
It sounds
true,
politically
it's true.
correct,
No,
but it's
because
true.
fame really does you up. I mean, it really does.
It can.
And realizing you're white.
Well, there's trouble in his gated California neighborhood also. I guess there's reports of him. Did you guys hear that? Spitting on his neighbor. They got in a fight. Yes.
Yeah.
But, I don't blame him for acting out. I mean, look at what happened with Britney Spears. It's tough. You either
It's
go
tough.
crazy
It's-
or you do drugs. It's one
Yeah,
or
it's
the
also
other.
tough when you got a lot of bodyguards. You got to be careful because it's.
Do you think he's surrounded with a lot of yes people? Because I know
do.
there's. You do?
I do.
How do you think I've done with fame over 20 years, JoJo?
Actually pretty good, I
And
must
don't
say.
get Dr. Phil on me right now.
man?
Oh, she knows I am not a yes man.
No, she tells me
will.
like it is more than I want to know. I mean, I'm like, Joanne, enough already.
Yes.
She sets me back years.